Let's jump into some trailers. This week we got a good one this week.
We got a lot, yeah.
Yeah, we got a really good one this week. So we got Candyman this week. So for those who don't know, this is a film franchise that started back in like the 90s. It was probably the early 90s.
Yeah,
somewhere
I'd say
around
so.
Had a few sequels. And was just kind of like a main staple. Is one of the only like the, and I guess if you can call it like black horror films, of its kind. Even though I'm probably forgetting tons of them, but the only one that's coming to mind.
I think this is like one of
Tales
the
from
more
the Hood.
prominent ones.
Yeah, no, 100%.
There was Blackula.
Yeah.
Which I actually think was
That's
it Dracula in Harlem?
No,
Harlem.
I think you're talking about. Are you talking about the one with Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
No, that was Vampire in Brooklyn.
Vampire in Brooklyn. Yeah.
That was stupid.
Yeah, I love that movie. I watch that movie right now.
I'm not gonna mince words. That was pretty stupid. I enjoyed it at the time.
Yeah,
you go back and watch it. You're just like,
if you watch it today, you're like, ugh.
Yeah, this is god awful. But Candyman, one of the more well known horror films of the 90s. But they're essentially doing this one as kind of a natural, or not a natural, I guess, but as a successor to that original, because I guess they're doing the same thing that they do with all horror movies nowadays, just ignore all the sequels that came after it and just name this one the sequel.
Which is very true. I mean, Michael Myers movies are pretty much going back to like...
Yeah, they're like, fuck all that shit.
We're just going to go back to the first or the second movie. We're going to start there. And
it wasn't a horror movie, but they did the same thing essentially with Terminator Dark Fate.
Yeah. They pretty much ignored everything that
T3.
Terminator's done.
T3.
Terminator Genesis? Terminator Salvation?
It didn't happen.
Never heard of that shit.
Never heard of that. Pulled a Lil Wayne. Never heard of him. Wasn't that Wayne?
No. What a good reference. You're going to reference something. Everyone's got to know the reference.
Never heard of him. That's from some Lil Wayne song. Somebody find out there and comment below.
T-Pain, maybe.
Yeah, that's T-Pain. All right. Let me give you the quick synopsis of the film. A spiritual sequel to the 1992 horror film Candyman that returns to the now gentrified Chicago neighborhood where the legend began. This is being directed by Nia DaCosta and written by DaCosta as well as Jordan Peele, Win Rosenfeld, which is actually pretty awesome since obviously Jordan Peele is, he's got so much momentum behind him because of Us and Get Out. As well as he's helming the sort of Twilight the Twilight Zone. I don't know why my brain malfunctioned. Anyways, the film stars Yahya Abdul Mateen II, Tiana Paris, Nathan Stewart Jarrett, and Coleman Domingo, as well as returning to the title role himself, Tony fucking Todd as Candyman himself. Tony Todd has to be 8,000 years old.
Yeah, still looks good though.
Yeah, he's still sprightly.
Yeah. You gotta love it when you see like these types of things happen, right? Like when you see the original actor who played Michael Myers reprise his role as Michael Myers, right?
Yeah.
When you see the original Candyman reprise that role, we've gotten the lifelong pleasure of seeing voice Mufasa, James Earl Jones, right? Live to voice Mufasa in the original, and 20 years later, if not more.
Hey man, look,
voice steady Mufasa again.
Steady stream
film
of income. This is all about residuals.
You get that legacy check. The first one, that was my money. Okay, that's what he's telling us. That's what he told us. That first movie, that's my money.
This is yours.
This movie, this is the family's money
for you. All right, so the film is going to be released June 20th of this year. Just a couple of notes. Nia DaCosta directed, and I thought you would like this, Top Boy Series 3, episodes 4 and 5. You're a big Top Boy fan, yeah?
Top Boy,
yeah,
as Drake would say.
Yeah, fair enough. I know. Okay.
Yeah. He's always it's always
doing his weird Drake shit. As well as, look, I want to say this fucking right now, man. This dude, Yahya Abdul Mateen II, he is on a run.
Yeah,
he is on a run right now. Let me tell you why. First of all, he for anybody who watched Watchmen, plays a very integral role that you don't really see coming until like you get towards the end of the
Watchmen series on HBO. The movie?
The Watchmen series, which I feel like he kind of knocked it out of the park with that. But then also this dude, he might be a young Morpheus in the new Matrix movie,
which is they're currently filming.
You know, and now he's doing this Candyman gig. This dude's on a run right now. I don't know. Hopefully, we won't hear in the future that there's any sort of Harvey Weinstein situation going on with him.
We gotta protect this man.
Yeah, but no, I mean something happening to him is what I'm saying. In order to have this meteoric rise.
So and not to mention, so he's got there's a film that's in post production right now. It should be releasing in 2020. The Trial of the Chicago 7, which he's in, which it's a really interesting story behind that movie. And we saw him in the first Aquaman movie. To be honest, I think while he did okay, his character and the costume of the character was pure shit. But he is reprising the role of like David Kane or the Black Manta in Aquaman 2. And this guy, get the Marvel people in here to redesign these costumes. It was shit.
Yeah, and also he was in a, and I'm very curious to hear what you think of this particular episode of Black Mirror, because it was an episode that I wasn't quite sure where to place because of the content.
Yeah, I've never seen that show, right? Black Mirror.
No, I know, but I'm interested specifically this particular episode.
Yeah,
because I think in the black community, I think it's going to ruffle some feathers a little bit.
Will he leave a black woman for a white woman?
No, although that's no. I'm not even going to spoil it for you, because it's very. In Black Mirror,
I'm not going to see it.
You will.
Tell me.
Because I'll get you to. They're like an hour long. It's fine. You have it to spare. It's fine.
I've got so much TV to watch. I'm not going to watch it. Just tell me.
You can take a break from Narcos real quick. Watch an hour of fucking Black Mirror, and that's all you have to dedicate to it, because it's standalone episodes. It's not as if you have to follow like an entire season. You'll do it. Come on. You'll be all right. Okay. Anyways, he's on a run, man. And I just got to give a quick shout out to. Abdul Mateen the second.
It's a dope name.
Do your goddamn do, young man. All right. Let's move on to other happenings.